Yo yo yo, I'm back with my TNA Sacrifice review in 2009, and it was really actually pretty impressed by this. I'm not gonna say right off the bat it was better than Judgment Day. So if you didn't watch Judgment Day, well, you didn't watch it. But Sacrifice was good. It was better than, I'm not sure if it's better than Backlash. I know this is like Backlash was a while ago, but you know what? I still like Backlash tiny better. There's something about that show, but yeah, better than Judgment Day. So let's get right into the first match. The first match, it was really good. It was Eric Young and Eric Young and Lethal Consequences, which is Jay Lethal and whatever his fucking name is. I forgot his name, but anyways, Jay Lethal, Consequences, Creed against Sheik Abdul Bashir and the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. All right, now this is basically a bonus match. This wasn't on the actual card. They just threw it in. The reason why they threw it in is because I think the actual first match was Taylor Wilde against Daphne, so that wouldn't be good for the opener. I'll get to that match later. But anyways, this match is really good. Like one of the best openers I've seen in a long time from a TNA pay-per-view, and like holy shit, high flying, back and forth everywhere. Like this was a really good match. Jay Lethal, Consequence Creed got kneed in the face by Alex Shelley by the apron. That was pretty sick. Eric Young and I think it was Eric Young and Jay Lethal, or one of them, did a double flip over the ropes. That was pretty sick. And I forgot who won this though, because I was like, holy shit. But let's see who won. Yeah, Eric Young and Lethal Consequences defeated Sheik Abdul Bashir and Motor City Machine Guns. But you know what? I forgot how it ended because I was kind of, I don't know. I was really paying attention to the NBA playoffs at the same time on TV, so I was kind of watching back and forth. So whatever I say, it might be a little off. But anyways, hats off to these guys. Like wow, a really good match. You know what? Really, literally, hats off. And plus, it's really hot in Canada right now. I can't even wear that hat. All the sweat's going on my head. And Edmonton, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, 3.5 out of 5 star match. I would give it a 4, but I don't know. Kind of want to give it a 4, but I kind of don't. So 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty long too, so very good match. And somewhere, I think backstage there's a segment with Jeff Jarrett saying he's gonna win the title or whatever. Yeah. Next match. Taylor Wilde against Daphne. Like I said, this was supposed to be the actual opener, but thank God it wasn't. Thank God. With Abyss, Taylor Wilde, they basically just used weapons throughout the whole match. Basically, that's all it was. They just used weapons, garbage cans, and hockey sticks. One point, Taylor Wilde had a garbage can on Daphne's head. She started whacking him with the hockey stick while that garbage can was on the head, so that was pretty cool. And I don't know what's it called? I think Abyss, no, what's his name? Dr. Stevie wasn't gonna let Taylor Wilde use it. I think it was some kind of weapon. I think it was a chair, but instead, it backfired. Taylor Wilde or Dr. Stevie told Abyss to get Taylor Wilde through the tacks, and I was like, whoa, it's obviously not gonna happen, right? But he kept slapping Abyss, telling him to do it, and he hit him with the belt. He basically got really pissed off. Chokeslammed Dr. Stevie right through the tacks, and you could see blood out of his back. He was actually wearing a white shirt, so they actually showed pretty good. And who won this match? Taylor Wilde defeated Daphne. But I think it was like a DDT or something. Anyways, wasn't really a good match. It was like 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. All these use weapons, so that's why I'm gonna give it a 1.5 out of 5. If it was longer, and it was better, I would give it like a 2, maybe even a 3. That's saying a lot for a knockout match, but 1.5 out of 5. It wasn't I know that's a bad rating, but it was really short, and they just used weapons. For what the match was, it was good, but still 1.5. It wasn't great. But the opener was awesome. Next match, Suicide versus Christopher Daniels. I was a bit disappointed in this match at the beginning. Coming into this, I knew it was going to be a really good match, but it was really slow paced and all that. I don't know why it was. They're even going to say this might be a classic exhibition match. It really wasn't. But Christopher Daniels wins. But they restarted the match because someone interfered. Fuck it, I don't know. Like I said, I was watching the NBA playoffs at the same time, Orlando, and it's still on right now. And basically, Christopher Daniels said, "I don't want to win like that. I'm a true champion." He tells the referee to restart the match, give him an extra 5 minutes, but he ends up still winning. So. Wait, it says it's a draw. So I think it says Suicide fought Christopher Daniels to a draw. Singles draft. Yeah, but I think Christopher Daniels won. Yeah, Christopher Daniels won. If I'm wrong, don't kill me. But anyways, the rest of the 5 minutes after we started, the match even got better. Like the actual match at the beginning wasn't that, it was okay, but then it got better. So because of that, I give it a 3 out of 5. So it wasn't a bad match. It just could have been better. Angelina Love against Awesome Kong for the women's knockout championship. This is I knew this match was gonna be bad. Angelina Love got her ass kicked most of the match, but Angelina Love still wins by a schoolboy pin because what's her name Awesome Kong gets distracted by whatever her name is. Cheerleader Melissa, you know who that is. Anyway, she wins by schoolboy pin. I don't know, 1.5 out of 1 star out of 5. Actually 1.5, just like the other women's match, out of 5. So we can't really expect that much from the knockouts these days. Same with the divas in WWE. So I wish we could, but Gail Kim's on WWE. So anyway, it's a whole different story. Samoa Joe against Kevin Nash. Like I said, I knew this match wasn't gonna be that good either because Kevin Nash really can't go in the ring anymore. But same with Samoa Joe, he changed up his style because if you haven't noticed, he's gaining a lot of weight. So, and the person that's supposed to come to TNA this Thursday, they're saying it's a wrestler from a former champion. It's obviously Taz. It's gonna be Taz. You can see Samoa Joe coming out with the black towel. That's what Taz does. He walks like Taz. It's Taz. And plus, I don't know if they're both Samoan, but it's obviously Taz. Like they can't. It's pretty ridiculous how TNA's kind of, I guess, spoilers you can say. They give you way too many hints. It's Taz. Like, come on. But anyways, Samoa Joe had a few submissions in this match. At the end, he wins by, what was it? Yeah, he taps out by I think it wasn't a guillotine. It was basically a choke. Chokes him out. It's kind of a weird finish, I guess, but he chokes him out. Submission. There isn't that many submissions usually like that end matches nowadays in TNA. But he ends by his choke, rear naked choke basically. He after the match he doesn't care. He just starts elbowing him in the face until he was bleeding in this match too, by the way, by punches in the face and by chair shots. And he keeps hitting him, hits the security and all that. He goes ballistic like he always does. And Scott Steiner comes out to help him, gets him up, and it was over. 2 out of 5 stars. It was okay, not that bad, but not that good. I mean, but 2 out of 5. Beer Money Incorporated, Robert Roode and James Storm versus the British Invasion, Brutus Magnus and Doug Williams. This is a pretty good tag team match. I guess what's it called? Beer Money's their face tag team now. They're not heels anymore, so I'm kind of confused about that. I think all because they shook Dudley Boy's hands last Thursday, so that kind of put them over. I guess I don't know. I guess the crowd always, the real wrestling fans, the smart marks always like them, or even even not the dumb. I don't mean to say dumb fans, but the other wrestling fans. It was a pretty good match, back and forth. They did a few suplexes to them. One point, I don't think it was Williams. It was kind of like a GTS, go to sleep by CM Punk, except as soon as he was about to hit the ground, he clotheslined him, and that was pretty sick. But he kicked out of that. I never seen that before, so that was pretty good. But anyways, Beer Money wins by I don't fucking know. Like I said, I was watching NBA. So yeah, now they're gonna face, I guess, Team 3D again, like for the 3rd time, in a future title shot. 3 out of 5. Liked it. Liked it almost as good as the first match. But first match was pretty kick-ass. Like I said, hats off. Like that's why my hat's off right now. Yeah. Anyways, 3 out of 5 for that. AJ Styles versus Booker T. Ooh, this was pretty. It was okay. It was better than their other match they had on that pay-per-view. I think what was it? I don't know what that pay-per-view was, but anyways, good match. AJ Styles had a lot of submissions. He had a what was it? Armbar, and he didn't tap. I guess AJ Styles has kind of I wouldn't say MMA background, obviously, but he's a good wrestler. I'm not sure if he's an amateur wrestler before, but he really knows what he's doing. Like the second time he got into armbar, he basically just grabbed his arm, did like a front, like a kind of like a somersault, and he grabbed him. He didn't tap, but then same thing happened to him later on in the match. He was about to tap, but then that girl from Mainline Mafia came out. I don't know her name, but it's Kevin Nash's, I guess, girlfriend or whatever in the storyline, and she throws a white towel and basically says Booker T quits, even though with his permission, and Sharmell gets mad. And then, AJ Styles keeps his title. So that was pretty stupid. But, it wasn't a bad match. Could have been better. He also hits the Pele like he always does. Oh, it's 3 out of 5. Good match. I'm not going to give it anything under 3. But and if anything...